Imagine living in a world where the impact of your social change is measured by likes and comments on social media. Well, in 2017, the hashtag #MeToo movement did just that. And with that, my name is Lena Jabril, and today I'm presenting My Qualifications Are Up Here, Buddy, analyzing the diversification of women on social media in a post-MeToo world. First, we have our timeline. In 2006, activist Taryn Burke founds the Just Be Incorporated and the hashtag #MeToo, which speaks out against the magnitude of sexual assault amongst women. In 2017, actress Alyssa Milano, in light of the Harvey Weinstein allegations, comes out and asks all women that have previously been affected by sexual assault to tweet hashtag #MeToo. This movement has created an uproar, and in 2019, we can see hundreds of thousands of tweets in every language detailing the scary magnitude of sexual assault amongst women. My background information consists that hashtag #MeToo is a revolutionary movement that speaks out against sexual assault on Twitter. Not just Twitter, every social media, but is founded on Twitter and today is most plethora seen on Twitter. This movement has seen an increase between celebrities and their interactions with normal people like you and me. What this means is that when celebrities have presented themselves in such a relatable and scary light, people have actually come out and have decided to speak out themselves in reaction with these celebrities against sexual assault. And afterwards, an increase in these celebrity women's roles on social media and their diversification has been seen. My roadmap will consist of a problem statement, a literature review, a hypothesis, a research design, a research sample example, some completed content analysis, my hypothesis revisited, as well as my limitations and my future research. My problem statement consists of how has the emergence of hashtag #MeToo on Twitter changed the micro-interactionism of celebrities and their followers, creating a new functionalism for women on Twitter. What this means is, how has the hashtag #MeToo movement opened up this magnificent and world-breaking dialogue that has affected so many women such a short amount of time, with such beautiful and successful women at the helm of these platforms. My literature review looks at how many celebrities have tweeted hashtag #MeToo in the years following Alyssa Milano's original tweet. Over 200 celebrity women have come out in support and also in alliance with the hashtag #MeToo movement and sexual assault. Over half of these actresses actually shared anecdotes and stories of their experience with sexual assault in wake of the hashtag #MeToo movement, which also created a new dialogue amongst normal people and celebrities, which saw the inception of this groundbreaking foundation. Over 43% of these #MeToo tweets by celebrities had over 40,000 replies, and over 75% of these replies actually had attached stories of other women speaking out against sexual assaults and their own experience. My hypothesis is that due to symbolic convergence theory, the interaction of Twitter followers with celebrity #MeToo tweets will lead to the diversification of women's roles on social media. What this means is that basically, due to the social convergence theory, which means that people will often conform to what they believe in the most, women on social media, namely celebrities that have chosen to speak out about this, will have more diverse roles in the wake of the hashtag #MeToo movement, allowing them to create a more advocacy-based platform for themselves. My research design consists of analyzing hashtag #MeToo tweets from 3 celebrity women, sampling 50 pre-MeToo tweets and 50 post-MeToo tweets. Now, what this means is that I will be putting each of the 50 tweets before and after into a coding bucket, either personal or advocacy related. Personal means anything for a monetary gain, and advocacy means using their platform, speaking out for the greater good. My dependent variable is what percentage of these tweets become advocacy related. So if I were to see a 20% advocacy related before hashtag #MeToo, my hypothesis would expect me to see at least a 25 to 30% increase in these advocacy-based related roles in their dialogues on Twitter. My research sample example, this is one of my categories, personal/business. This promotes the status of celebrity women for monetary reasons. It contributes to their bottom line and advocates for what their social media roles were actually intended for in their inception, making sure that they advertise themselves in the best way that they can as a businesswoman. So here we can see Alyssa Milano actually advertising her podcast, stating that because it's Cyber Monday, they can get 30 podcasts free when they buy the app that it's aired on. And here we can see an example of an advocacy/impactful related tweet, using the platform to speak about something politically or socially relevant that's not personal. Now, this may or may not be personal, or they may or may not have a story attached to it, but this tweet actually means, the coding of this tweet actually means that they have something to relate to the rest of their followers on Twitter to, something bigger than themselves and bigger than the bottom lines, bigger than the original inception of their dialogues on Twitter, and shifting into a more of an advocacy-based role. Now, my complete data analysis from all three of the celebrities means that I had 150 pre-MeToo tweets and 150 post-MeToo tweets. Now, before, I could see 126 of the 150 pre-MeToo tweets were actually personal/business related, which means that 126 of these were built to advertise these celebrities in the original roles that they were intended for. And only 24 tweets of these had anything to do with advocacy, the greater good, or a social change bigger than themselves. Now after, we can see an astounding change in which in most celebrities, 3 of the celebrities that I actually took samples from, only 40 of these tweets consisted in something personal, which would be business related, and 110 of these tweets had to do with a new advocacy related role that they had taken on for social change and the greater good. Now, an example data collection I had, one of the 3 people that I chose to analyze on Twitter was actually Alyssa Milano. So before the hashtag #MeToo tweet, 40 of the tweets that I collected from her Twitter feed consisted of personal or business related conversations, which means that she actually presented herself in more of a business and an original light, which means that she used her Twitter for what it was originally intended for, advertising herself on a platform and making more money for her bottom line. And only 10 of the 50 tweets chosen before were advocacy related, that had to do with a social change or movement bigger than herself. After her hashtag #MeToo tweet, we can see an astounding change in her self-alliance, where only 5 of these 50 tweets were personal or business related, and 45 of these tweets were advocacy based, which means that she took her fame and she took the height of the hashtag #MeToo movement, and instead of converting it to more business or more money for her bottom line, she chose to create a bigger, more important, and socially relevant platform for herself. So my hypothesis revisited, based on this data, the research confirms that the heightened interaction of users on Twitter following the hashtag #MeToo movement creates an increase in the functionalism of women. What this means is that in wake of this awful tragedy that we had to go through, and seeing how scary big the sexual assault realm was, we got something out of it in that now we have more people to advocate for women. We have more people to advocate for social movements that incite good and positive change in the world. My limitations included not having enough time to see all of my research, as well as not being allowed to speak directly to celebrities so that I could be completely sure that the #MeToo movement is what incited their more advocacy-based Twitter feeds. And my future research methods would be comparing these statistics with those of men that tweeted Me Too, both gay and straight men, and considering what these statistics mean in other, more marginalized populations, such as the rest of the LGBTQ community or women that don't necessarily identify only as women. Thank you.